Hi guys, my name is David Ramsey and I'm the writer and creator of the three-part mini-series titled Mr. Goodnight. And today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the project I'm currently funding for and what you guys can do to help. So, I like to think of Mr. Goodnight as being a monster movie in sort of the skin of a crime, revenge type thriller that particularly looks at how powerful and how dangerous emotions can be, particularly in terms of clouding our own judgment and particularly our sense of morality. Similarly to what Brian Garfield did when he wrote the original novel Death Wish, it features that negative commentary about the whole eye for an eye philosophy, not just the legal and moral ramifications of it, but also how, it impacts us emotionally. This is particularly relevant, especially in the day of social media, where we do have a tendency to let our emotions run rampant and often react extremely to deliberately provocative stories that are either exaggerated or partly or completely based in fiction. Something that differentiates it a little bit from the sort of revenge vigilante thrillers like John Wick or Taken or Death Wish, like I mentioned earlier, is that the whole split personality dynamic offers a disconnect between the protagonist and the violence that they're perpetuating. So we do have some sort of a mind that this is not sort of what our protagonist is actually like, and that this is proving to be not just a problem for himself, but one that jeopardizes his overall journey to achieving a greater good. When I was thinking about writing Frank Wright, I found myself gravitating towards somebody very close to me, somebody who was incredibly talented. However, this was also somebody who was incredibly troubled, and unfortunately, his vices and his inner demons ultimately cost him his life, and that man's my father. So, in a way, this is largely a tribute to him, because I feel that both as a person and creatively, he has been probably the biggest inspiration. So you guys can help support a project to create a 5 to 8 minute proof of concept short film that will be used for the main pitch when I go around pitching to producers and commissioning editors in order to get this 3-part miniseries made. Any and all contributions are greatly appreciated, and even if you're unable to contribute, that's perfectly fine. All you need to do is help spread the word, and with enough support, we will finally be able to take that extra step to getting this properly made. If you're watching this on YouTube, there'll be a link to the Indiegogo campaign in the description below. Otherwise, thank you very much for taking a look at this campaign.